Hej, cześć i czołem, witam w 10. już odcinku, który będzie pewnie trzecim odcinkiem poniedziałkowym. Kontynuujemy sobie tę misję Ambasada, który i tutaj nas Lawan prowadzi do dowódcy, także już nie przeciągając możemy kontynuować sobie.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change crate nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulven was thrilled.
On sobie rezyduje na szczycie wieży pewnie. Znaczy bramy w zasadzie.
Inside, soldier?
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Oni mają takie te stroje śmieszne trochę.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Aloy, was it?
Yes, the one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness until the Tanakh sound their horn.
Dobra, pan się wydaje twardy.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
2.
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Ja mam do wyboru. Poczekam, wychodzę już. Nie, poczekam.
Lucky for you, the
A nie,
savior of
to...
Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of.
No, tak się składa, że akurat pokończyliśmy wszystko, więc nieprawda, możemy już wyjść.
Worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
Czyli to generalnie taki jest punkt ostrzegawczy, że nie będzie można wrócić, ale mam wszystkie sidequesty tu pokończone tymczasowo, które można było obecnie zrobić. Dobra.
And Thurles mentioned there's a hunting grounds near here to train up.
Czy ja jakoś specjalnie mi zależy na tych terenach łowieckich? Chyba nie teraz. To możemy spokojnie sobie przejść.
You're impatient.
Only our annoyance.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Aha. Dogonił nas Warl.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn...
O, golił się w ogóle. Dopiero teraz zauważyłem.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way.
the gates.
If that's it, arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard! You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys.
Saving the world. Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
No dobra.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics, no more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
No ja tutaj coś czuję, że panowie nie będą zbyt przyjaźnie nastawieni. Oni tak trochę wyglądają jak Majowie albo jacyś tacy inni Aztekowie.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
O! O, serio? Faszaw jest szeryfem?
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the savage east. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Posłuchamy go w takim razie.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Akt desperacji.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kurut is a Tenakth's trial
Pewnie
by
nas też to
combat.
czeka w przyszłości.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that.
No w sumie walczyliśmy na arenie też.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Do którego plemienia należysz?
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him.
No, na pewno go poznamy. W to nie wątpię akurat.
So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
No dobra, powrót do domu.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
No dobra.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you.
To jest ten sztylet z Far Cry 3.
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Aha. A więc ambasada.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Okej. Czyli będziemy świadkiem. A ten Warl taki trochę... Oni coś zepsują, ci Karja.
Karja have opened the gates.
No, dokładnie. Coś... Czy ten uczony pewnie będzie, albo ten dowódca jakiś zatwardziały.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
O, a kto to?
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh.
Lancers, form up!
No ładnie.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
No i czego uciekł?
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
Jaka zaawansowana taktyka w ogóle.
They're not gonna make it.
No halo, to na murach nikogo nie ma do pomocy?
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
No i teraz Władisa.
Karja! Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
No ten tu jest dobry. No ale chyba tyle z bycia dobrym.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now. Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
A ile zamiast się zamknąć, nie? I dawać, że jej tu nie ma.
Get ready!
Dobra, zaczyna się nasza zabawa.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Wzmocnienie. A, bo to się czekajcie. Bo ja to... Mistrzowskie strzelectwo. A, tu tego nie mogę na razie. Tam wzmocnienie. Tu mam też zamaskowany... A, bo to są jakby te ulty, które się odpala. Dobra, już teraz wiem, jak to działa. Ja rozumiem. To jest zablokowane. Możemy dać to. Aha, bo to nie odblokowane, to muszę kupić sobie. Tylko jedno. Dobra.
Here they come!
They're on to us. Aloy,
Man down! Hit her again!
all right. Try that again.
Dużo życia mają stosunkowo.
Bring her down!
Fajnie taki ulcik zrobili. Nie zdążę zrobić obrotu. Strzały tak wolno latają. Nie, 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 nie. Dobra. Na dół. Mamy cię. Jeszcze przeszukiwanie mi się odpaliło. A jaką ma tarczę? Ach, tego dowódcę tutaj strzelili. Nice. Ajajaj. No. No, trochę.
Just you and me now, Carl.
We've survived worse.
Żebym się uleczył. Muszę stąd wyjść przede wszystkim. Bo to się dla mnie źle skończy. No uderzę ich. Tylko czemu ja strzelam tym? Dobra. Dobra, przebiłem. Jak to zaraz huchnie. Dobra, mamy to. Czy to ona?
You, outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Czyli mamy walkę z panem bossem. O, też dobrze, że nie będzie walczył pieszo, a nie... Nice. Jeden na jeden. Dobra, Warl. To nie jest zabawa dla małych chłopców.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
No Aloy, ale ja bym tutaj bardzo... Potrzebuję ziółka. O, Matko Święta.
Give it up. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Okej, kwas. No, ale... wyjdźmy z tego. Kwasowe strzały.
You're not stopping me!
You see her fear?
There! Now's my chance!
O, matko mocny.
That'll keep me on my feet. Gotta get through that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. That shield's not gonna save you.
Dobra. No to prawdopodobnie tutaj... Ja, to jest krawędź.
He's exposed.
Widzę, że to sama taktyka, kolego.
You're not stopping me.
Bo całą zbroję mu zerwaliśmy. Wow, 5000 jak poza niego. Grudda. Nice. No to była spoko walka.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your
A co z Warlem?
Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
No, my się jeszcze spotkamy, koleżanko, na pewno, nie? To nie wątpię. O, jest, rękę stracił.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
No to było bardzo, bardzo spoko.
I got you.
Tak, minęło parę dni.
It's salvage time, boys.
Są ci złomiarze, od których mamy questa w ogóle. O, dostajemy lotnię? Tak.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Ooh, nice. Czy to Lawan?
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vwadis, Fashav, a massacre.
Ale przynajmniej Fashav tam dał ten...
I have to head west.
Dał nam ten symbol, nie? O, właśnie.
Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh territory?
All that out there, that's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all
No,
right.
czyli mamy co najmniej 3 albo 4 cele na początek.
Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why...
It's hard to explain.
Tak, odblokuję tę minimapę.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Chyba to wszystko, co? Nie. Dobra. Pytanie o Zachód. Mamy do pogadania. O matko święta, dobra, to słuchajcie. To w tym momencie sobie zrobimy cięcie odcinka, bo było dość intensywnie. Także dziękuję za obejrzenie 10 odcinka na YouTubie. I jeśli czekacie na kolejne, to się niedługo pojawią. Także dzięki za oglądanie i trzymajcie się do następnego razu. Hej!